Hello and welcome back to Craft Arcanum episode number 7. I'm Mara28 and we are breaking down doors. Why, do you ask, are we breaking down doors? Well, as it turned out, this little village to the north of my house, not all of the villagers died. And they have been breeding like crazy. I'm serious, like crazy. There's so many villagers in this place right now. It's not funny. So what I'm doing, I'm going through and I'm destroying all of the doors I can find to try to tip it to the point where they're no longer going to breed. Because they have, well, you know what? Let's just go to the north a little bit. We'll run into some. Do I have boots on? I don't. I got boots. Awesome. Hello, piggy. Get rid of doors. Ooh, it's a bamboo shoot over there. I should probably get that too. But anyway, check this out. If we head this way, we're going to run into a pocket of these guys. I've already destroyed quite a few doors. Okay, so there's these guys here, right? Nothing really too crazy, right? Just a lot of villagers. Let's see, coal coke for emerald. That's not terribly great. 4 emeralds for a knowledge point. That is actually fairly good. Yoink. They're just pooping out emeralds and I'm just taking everything I can. Oh, that's nice. Emerald for 3 entropy shards. Alright, so we have all these guys here, right? There's the guys that were in this pen, which is pretty much all these people that have run loose. If we come on over and up this way, there is another group of these guys. At least I believe there is. Wow, get out of my way. Okay, so yeah, we're getting back into the populated area again. Yeah, check this out. They've all, like, cooped themselves up into this little penned area right here. With a sheep. I don't know what they're doing with the sheep, but they got a sheep. Oops. So I've taken upon myself to go crazy, destroying doors. How's this ore node going? Okay, I'm completely full up. Over the past few days, I have not been playing Craft Arcanum. I've really wanted to, but I've been distracted by shiny new things, and that was Stardew Valley. That game is really, really fun. It's really, really simple, but it's really, really time-consuming, too. It was definitely fun playing it. I've definitely not come anywhere close to doing good at it, but I've realized that I can, the way that game is set up, I could just sink all my time into it and get nothing done. Kind of like Minecraft, actually. Anyway, I decided that, you know what? No, let's get back to a little bit of Minecraft. Let us play with some stuff. I still have a farm I gotta make, right? I have actually done some work on that front, believe it or not. I've gone ahead and I've tried to make myself a barn/stable area, and unfortunately, I don't like it at all. I need to basically start over from scratch, I think, which is no bueno, to say the least. No bueno. Are these flowers spreading? I don't remember seeing this many here before. I don't know if extra biomes flowers spread. That'd be interesting. Do I have any great wood in this chest still? No, living wood, okay. Forget that. Let's just sleep here for the night and view of the house. No, we're not even close to that. I thought it was darker than it was. I must have been near something that decided to shroud the world. Let's see. I've also updated a bunch of the mods in the pack. Note, I updated Immersive Engineering. The brand new version of Immersive Engineering actually supports half slabs for hempcrete. And I'm considering using them, if only because while I love the look of these hempcrete slabs here, it is infinitely better on performance to actually use regular slabs than microblocks, because each of these is a tile entity. Granted, they don't tick, but they do add overhead. So it's a thing that I need to consider. But I really like these planter boxes. They look so awesome. Oh, we gotta till that, because that is a spawn pad otherwise. There we go. And I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Let's torch it, though. Bam. That's a very happy whale over there. Alright, you guys get back to doing your bee things. Right now I am trying to get a... yeah, sure, whatever. I'm trying to get... oh, I should not have picked that up. I'm trying to get a bit of honeycombs for this to get the... what is it? It's not... vinculum. Honeycombs have vinculum. Let's go ahead and pop this open here. I've done a bit of Thaumcraft research as well, since I know it's not terribly exciting. You see one person do it, you don't need to see somebody else do it. In terms of like making stuff, the only thing I have done so far is I made myself a Greatwood wand, and that's it. I was actually thinking about using Thaumcraft to automate my little wheat farm / cow and sheep farm. So we're basically going to be using a lot of golems, especially golems for the butcher core and stuff like that. We will be using immersive engineering, though, to store the excess wheat that we have. There's vinculum. Yeah, see, look, it's on 2 of them on honeycombs. It's also on amber, but amber is not renewable. Honeycombs are. I also need to find a ready aspect of Spiritus, Humanus, and Motus. So, like, Spiritus comes off of zombie heads and soul sand. That's not exactly a good source of them right now. I might have better luck finding something that breaks down into Spiritus, like Census is on, let's say, carrots. And I could break down the Census into either air or Spiritus, and that would probably be a good thing to go for. I can also get it off a cactus green. It looks like anything that has dye, maybe, will have Census. Okay, now we can sleep. As for Modus, I think the easiest thing for that's probably going to be like doors. It's not going to be too bad. But to do any of this, I need to actually create one of these guys here. Dun dun dun. I need to make a alchemical furnace as well as some alembics and some piping and stuff, which is what we're going to be doing today. Yeah, let's check some of that real quick. Because that gives you cactus green. Here, have a door. Yeah, this is actually ideal because it's just one census. That is downright ideal. So on average, right, if I get the 36 of this, I should get roughly 15 or so Spiritus. So that's pretty nice. Okay, you're still doing things. You're still doing things. Fantastic. Did I ever scan a drone? I did, okay. Are you... that's Modus and Volatus, isn't it? I think I might have just found my second item. Letter. Yeah, that's Modus and Volatus. That's... okay, I know what I'm doing. Bee drones it is. Let's see, let's give her some sticks. Let us get rid of sticks and then not pick them up. There we go. Alright, so the only thing I really have left I need to source, though, is then a thing of Humanus. I think I can get that off of zombie flesh. I also need to find a better source on that, but I don't want to have to break down everything. It'll take far too long to do anything if I have to go that route. Mind you, it's not necessarily a bad idea at a later point. And no, black is fine, by the way. I'm not exploring without it because it died. I was just looking on foot for nodes to tap, and I got a little carried away. So anyway, the barn I was telling you about is this thing way over here. I wanted to use acacia because I've not used it a lot before, and I do like the general look of it. What I don't like is the fact that this thing is absolutely hideous. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to like cut the building like right here and destroy everything upwards and just try again. But I really do like the interior of this, though. I like the way that this has this little like loft area / upper area. There's animal pens here. There's a set of 3, which is for, I say, yellow, green, and blue chocobos, and then another set of 3 for, say, white, black, and gold chocobos. And then on the side here, we have 3 additional ones, which would then get us a breeding pair of cows, sheep, and pigs, on the off chance these guys go bye-bye. I also need to set up a chicken coop somewhere, so I can get a ready source of feathers and eggs without having to worry about stuff. If we come back here, this is just a little back workshop area, where I could put something here. And there is a stair up. This is a creeper hole, by the way. The creeper lost, but so did my floor. And the fence. But no, I really like the general layout of the inside of this building, but the exterior, it needs so much help, it's not funny. so much help. And there's a side door here. At least it will be a side door. Anyway, I'm figuring we'll have the general structure here. We'll have a wheat farm over here run by golems. And then we'll have the butchering and feeding of the animals over here, again, controlled by golems. And then we'll have a really big immersive engineering silo here storing all the wheat. I think it'll look really nice. That is that's a long-term plan, though. First things, we have to worry about actually getting the golems. And then we have to worry about making all the cores and stuff. I figure, in general, for the animal pens, I'm going to need a butcher golem in each pen, as well as a gather golem in each pen. I don't want to have them running loose. You know what, I probably could, but I would rather keep them separate. So I'm going to need 2 golems for that. I'm going to need 2 golems to... you know what I could probably do with 1 golem. I'll need at least 1 golem to feed into the little feed stations, so we're up to 5. And then I'm probably going to need about 2 or 3 to run the farm. I could... no, let's call it 2. I'll need about 2. So I'm going to need enough resources to end up making about 8 golems, give or take. I know that doesn't add up. I also need another one to do running stuff back and forth. 8 is a good number to go for, though. In general, for most of them, I'm going to be using great wood, just because I like great wood golems, but for the butcher golems, we'll be using stone instead of, say, iron. I don't actually have iron golems unlocked yet. I do have a nice little friend for us, though. Where do we want to put this guy? Where is the least annoying place I can put you, good sir? Think like right here. There we go. And he's the one that has the trade, 24 oak wood for an apiary. I can't pass that up. I can't. It's so useful. Is it really already time to sleep again? Have I been talking that long, or is it just dark? It's just dark. I have lost all sense of time. Hello, and welcome back to my undisclosed location, which happens to be pretty close to my other locations. I've set up a basic theme of Thaumcraft here. We have a crucible, we have a arcane work table, furnace, chest, crafting table, storage crates with various goodies in it, and we have an alchemical furnace with some alembics. So right now this thing is, it is actually useful for me, but it is not of any use at the moment. Why? That sounds really stupid. Well, yes, that was a very stupid comment. My main end goal, as I had mentioned, is to actually get golems. And to get golems, I am going to need to be able to get the right resources and aspects and stuff cooked down and then thrown into a crucible. Which by itself, not hard. I mean, let's check it out. My main golem that we'll be going with, right, is the wooden golem. You need a great wood log, 4 humanus, 4 modus, and 4 spiritus. The humanus you can get off of zombie flesh pretty easily. Modus is easy off of doors and stuff like that. Spiritus mainly comes off of soul sand and zombie heads. I can't actually do that. I don't have that much. I don't have that much to use and just throw away. So what I'm going to do, we're actually going to break down Sensus to create Spiritus, because Sensus is made out of Spiritus and air. To do that, I need to make a alchemical centrifuge, which means we'll need another alembic, some essential tubes, an alchemical construct, and a piston. Which means I need actually one more V-filter. I have 2, I need 3. Yes, alright, so we need another V-filter. Bam. V and filter. I'm very quickly using up my resources I have in here, so I have to make sure I don't, like, waste anything. Okay, Quicksilver. Let's break you down into the drops. Alright, and let's go ahead and look up the recipe for the, Okay, so we have... Let's see, can we make a bucket? I can get a bucket out of my backpack, right? No. Oh, go away, dirt. I don't like you. Okay, we got a bucket. We need to get... Okay, it's enough iron, and we need gold. Alright, so alembic, please. Alright, so we'll just put this guy over here for now. I could actually use a final alembic on here, but for now we'll go for 2. Alright, we need a piston. I'm not worried about that. A chemical construct. So we need 6 essential tubes, right? And then valves. So each of the valves are just an essential tube combined with a lever. So that's not bad. So let's make us some essential tubes. So quicksilver drop, gold nugget, glass block, and iron nugget. And we need... That's 6, and then 8. So we're probably going to need to do 2 craftings of it, because we also need stuff to actually run for pipes. So, bam, that should be enough for now. Let's put these in there. So we're going to cook down this cactus green dye here for the census. It's the best source I have of it. Alright, so we have that. We need to then make this guy here, which means I need some levers. Give me some wood. Right, levers are check. Okay, good, there is 2. I did that and only 1 showed up. I was like, what the heck is happening here? Alright, so we have those guys. What do you want? You want great wood. Okay, there we go. A chemical construct. That was easy. Put that down for the meantime. That actually looks like a neat block. I wonder if it's safe to decorate with. Alright, so then just piston. Piston we are going to need for cobblestone, a redstone. We're going to need a block of iron, 3 planks. My knowledge of basic vanilla mechanics comes into play yet again. Alright. A chemical centrifuge. I am out of aqua. Completely and utterly out of aqua. Nope, not enough there either. Alright, so first order of business is going to be Spiritus. The easiest way I know of to do that is using this alchemical centrifuge here. I've already queued up quite a bit of it here. It's this should be full. Yeah, it's full. The pipes are full, this is full, that's full, so it's all full. So this will be air and this is Spiritus. Excellent. And then whenever we need this, we can just like siphon some out using the extra glass files that we have. So I'm going to cook up about a stack or a stack or two of cactus green. That should be okay. I believe I need 4 of this per golem, right? And if I want to do 8, that's not too bad. Let's try this again. I've got a small crash bug here, unfortunately. It turns out it's with Thaumic Horizons, and I should have realized I would experience this crash. I did so in Agrarian Skies too. Unfortunately, Thaumic Horizons, I really do like the mod. It has a few kinks to it though, and one of them is it overrides the bell from Thaumcraft, and it does so in a stupid way that causes it to crash because it's trying to spawn in an invalid item. So if I were to go to pull this out, I'd crash back to desktop. The server doesn't crash, but the client does. So what I've done, hopefully, as a workaround, is I've added in a Mind Tweaker recipe for the bell, and with any luck, this will not crash me. That crashed me. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to spawn myself in a bell, and I am going to throw away the resources that would take to craft it. I'd rather not do this, but I've tried fixing this a few times. I even added in my own Mind Tweaker recipe, but it doesn't work, unfortunately. It was a bit of a long shot, but it was worth the attempt. So we're getting a bell. First, we're throwing away quartz and stick and getting a bell. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and put this back to regular mode. Hooray, we have a bell. Let's go ahead and sleep. Doing a lot of sleeping today. Excellent. Do I have any more cores? No, which means I can't make a gather core. That's unfortunate. That's okay, though. We are going to go have some fun with the butcher golems, see what they do. Need an axe. I have an axe. So get rid of those sticks, and then we're going to put these golems like right underneath those guys. So that's their home bits right there. And then butcher. Butcher, no. That was a futile attempt. Oh, it's so horrific. It worked right though. It killed all but 2 of them. The only thing is these guys aren't smart enough to not go for the other ones. I wonder if you can specify which ones to attack. Let's check some out real quick. If we go to Golemancy, Butcher. No, it doesn't say. It just says that it'll... Okay, that's unfortunate. You're not getting out. See, he's trying to get to the sheep. Just slightly too far away. Nice. But basically, once I get these guys automated, right, we'll just have these guys continually breeding. Any more? There we go. Now, he shouldn't kick over to attack until that last one right there grows up all the way. But when it does, he'll kill one and then it'll just go on all over again. You know, I thought I got mutton from sheep when they died. He might not be killing them that way. I think, I don't know. Thought I should be getting mutton. Yeah, I should definitely be getting mutton. But at this rate, the pens will only ever have basically 2 or 3 cows. So, I mean, it's pretty nice. It'll stop them from getting really overcrowded or anything. But I will always have a stockpile of resources once I get a collection thing set up. I need to go ahead and make some more cores and find a workaround for some of the bugs that I've run into, unfortunately. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave a message in the section below, and I will see you next time with hopefully a bit more progress made.